Good day or good evening, whatever time it is at the time you're watching this video. I hope you all are doing well. I'm feeling very rested, very rejuvenated in this day. And we're going to go ahead and see what Spirit is bringing to the table today. Power. Nice. Shadow. And boundaries. Lovely. Sounds like a good start. All right, Spirit. Getting the vibes of someone who is within their power right now, and they are learning how to set boundaries with the darker entities that want to come in order to feed upon the power that you have recently come into, is what I'm hearing with these cards. The numbers 26, 46, 43, or vice versa might mean something to you. We have the Two of Wands, and we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Right out the gate with the Eight of Swords in reverse, I'm hearing that you have recently been freed from something. And this very well could be speaking also of this shadow and the proverbial sense of being free from the chains that once bonded you, that once kept this power of yours captive, is what I'm hearing. And you are in a time of expansion right now with this Two of Wands, making plans for the future, making plans as far as where you're headed to next. And I'm hearing that you are very willing to also leave your comfort zone with this Two of Wands coming out because of the breakage and the bondage that you have recently achieved, is what I'm hearing. What else is right here, Spirit? The Empress. Beautiful. Taking your seat at your throne is what I heard while I'm looking at this card. Working with that divine feminine energy within yourself as well. Leaving your comfort zones and finding new comfort. All right, I'm being told that there is two more. We've got the Four of Swords in reverse. And we've got the Two of Swords in reverse. This Four of Swords in reverse is just reiterating what I said here with the power at the beginning there. That this is your power that is reawakening in you at this time. It's re-entering after all of these boundaries have been put up, after not only battling your own shadows, but also battling darker forces that are coming in and towards you as your power rises within you. And I'm also hearing that this is signifying you coming out of the cave in a sense, coming back into the world after all of this happened, after the chains were broken, I'm hearing. This is you being able to re-enter and re-implement yourself into reality once again. There's been a lot of truth that's been unveiled to you with this Two of Swords in reverse as well in this process. And this information that came to you was the catalyst for your power being re-invoked, is what I heard. And these things that you learned about, at first they caused you to go into a shadow mode here, especially with the fact that it ended up being below the shadow card. It caused you a lot of anxiety. It caused you a lot of upset. And you really had to go into almost a hermit mode with this information that came to you. But you were able to embrace it, obviously, because it was the catalyst for this reawakening here within yourself. And I'm hearing that it took you a while to get here. It took you a while to see the information coming in as this catalyst. It was very shocking at first. And so it definitely took some time for you to come to this point where you almost appreciate this, because had this not happened, this would have not happened, right? And so now the Empress is sitting here on her throne, looking pretty, looking fly, and she is ready to show herself to the world once again. I'm being compelled to reach over here, grab a couple of these. We've got the Alchemist. That's exactly what all this is. This is alchemy right here. Effortless but ferocious. That is that Empress energy right there. Most definitely. Leave them on ice. Exactly. It's exactly what you are going to do with all these boundaries and shadow work that you have done so diligently. And with these darker entities coming towards you because of this power that you have reached, you have this effortless way of being so ferocious and yet so chilling at the same time. It's almost like you have the power to freeze them in their steps, is what I'm hearing. When anything tries to approach you that is of a negative polarity, all you have to do is kind of push your force field out just a little bit, and they freeze in their steps. They can't move any further. And we had macro versus micro there too. Not only is this happening on a grander scale, but it's also happening on a smaller scale as well. As above, so below. We've got some pineal gland activation there too. That's amazing. This one's calling me for some reason. To express yourself is to create yourself, for sure. And that's exactly what you're ready to do at this time. You're ready to put all this work and implementation in order to create yourself anew. And I'm almost hearing you talk about the effortlessness here. You make it look effortless because it comes so naturally to you at this point. But really what you do is very ferocious in a sense. This Empress sitting here so poised and looks so effortless, just sitting there. But what the people around her don't know is what's going on within that mentee of hers. What she's doing in the astrals while she's sitting there, poised and perfect. You make this alchemy look effortless. But you know damn well that it takes blood, sweat, and tears to get where you're sitting right now. And this might actually be what you're getting ready to present to the world. Because I know I spoke about how you had hidden off into a cave at some point and you went into hermit mode and you really had to work on some things. And this is a time of coming out of that and presenting things to the world that you were not able to present before. You're truly ready to come out and express yourself and create your reality that you want to see around you. And to be the person that you were always meant to be. And if anybody comes at you crooked, they're going to be sorry. They're going to be sorry. There's money coming to you too. There's money coming to you. That's that abundance. 777, lucky ducky. Yeah. It's your lucky day. It's your lucky time. You listened to that wake-up call that you had. You listened to that, and that's exactly where it's leading you. To the 111 turns into the 777, right? And this is exactly what you're set out to do currently. You're setting out to be the leader that you wish you had. And to set the example, to be the example, so that those who follow in your footsteps can learn. You are the priestess to the priests, my friend. My Empress, beautiful friend. You are the priestess to the priests. And I just flipped back over to that 144. That 144 energy. Right after I said priestess to the priests. You are planning on showing them exactly what has been missing for a very, very long time. This is definitely a divine feminine that I am speaking to currently, in all of her power and all of her glory. Also, that divine mother energy coming through very strongly. That divine feminine line was definitely pushed under the rug. It was hidden away. It was silenced. But because you are back in your power here, this is what's going to be brought in. This is what's going to be introduced by you, my friend. This is what you have been fighting to be comfortable in doing as well. Since I was speaking about getting out of comfort zones in order to reach a whole new comfort zone. It's very uncomfortable to stand up to those who are in such a masculine following. We'll just put it that way. And you, my friend, are deciding to do your part in order to reintroduce the divine feminine that has been missing for so long. And I thank you so, so much for doing that. Thank you very much. And thank you for sharing your energy with the collective in this day as well. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here. Thank you all for allowing these messages to occur here on Spirit and Mind's channel. You also may have noticed that I have changed my page name, my channel name, to Spirit and Sarai. I was guided to do that after some recent shadow banding. And Spirit had kind of whispered this into my ear, and it totally made sense to me, because this truly is not only my channel, but it's also Spirit's channel here. And it is heavily guided by Spirit as well. And so what better name to put at the top there at the channel? I thank you all for being here. I thank you all for liking, subscribing, commenting, chatting with me. Engagement. Engagement is needed here to continue to battle this stupid shadow ban. Until next time, I love you all. Bye.